Wait, 1, 2, 3. Okay.
What's your sax rundown? I know we obviously share the same mouthpiece sponsor.
Sios.
Yeah, Sios gang. Already. Run me down just what you're playing on and stuff like that.
I am playing a Sios mouthpiece. This is a custom. It's not actually sold. My tenor mouthpiece is sold on Sios. My alto, not yet. TBD. Then I'm using a BG ligature and also even a BG neck strap. I like the distribution a little bit wider.
Does that piece right here like help with that?
Exactly. Because like if you think about it, if this wasn't here, it's squeezing your neck more.
True. I might need that.
And my traps
it's bad.
are getting...
Mine too. Mine too. Neck and trap is terrible.
I'm going to be a hunchback if I don't take care of it.
It's not looking good.
Yeah. I actually use a Theragun now. I just started bringing a Theragun on tour. So after every show, I'm like, just like beating the shit out of my traps because I'm like, I just need to relax them. Yeah. I'm using the Diodario plastic cover reeds. They're cane, but as you can see, it's like black.
Yeah, which is sick.
Black.
Goes with the look.
Yours looks cooler, but they both actually look really cool.
Yeah. They
zoom in on the grossness of our mouthpieces.
I need to clean this.
Like, don't look. I've really been liking these reeds for the last like year and a half or so. That's my like acoustic setup. But then as you can see, I have you tried these? The Intramic.
You told me about it when I saw you guys in DC. But I haven't. I still got like the clip on, which I like. It's cool for the convenience, but I hate because I move around a lot on stage. Like, you know, you do too.
And sometimes it gets out of whack, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I gotta like, so I have it in my mind like while I'm playing to like look at it to check, which I like hate. You know what I mean? So
I know. Yeah. Well, this is good because you could see. So this is like actually the microphone going into the mouthpiece, and then it swings all the way down to here. This is kind of a connector right here on the neck. Swings all the way down to here, and then it goes into, this is like the battery, the preamp essentially. So the battery's in here, and then you have a couple of tone knobs. I taped off the area where the gain is because I don't want to touch that. And then cable goes straight into our Shure system. I think we use an Axient system. So I use like a bunch of effects and stuff.
Of course.
That's my setup. Custom Z, Yamaha Custom Z. What is your setup?
This is the RS Berkeley Virtuoso tenor. I was playing alto like forever, and then they hit me up and were interested in working with me, and I was like, they wanted to send me an alto because that's like what I played, and I was like, if it's cool with you, like I've always wanted to play tenor and was never able to in high school, and I just always thought it sounded cool, so I was like, please send me one, and they were like, yeah, sure. So it's really, really cool. I love like the design on it. Obviously.
It's so beautiful.
Super cool, and it sounds great. It's been doing me well for the past few years. Same Sios signature mouthpiece. Same with you, where I don't have one for tenor.
No kidding. You have an alto one, I know.
Yeah, I have an alto
and it's
one.
also red, right?
Yeah, same deal.
That's
they were
so funny.
They were my first sponsor, actually, like the first ones ever right when I started. So shout out to them. And then the Neotech strap, custom with like the, you know.
Oh, it's a Saxl Rose on it.
Yeah, they got, this is the custom one. You can buy this online. Yours has me curious. I might have to buy a little like.
Or just ask them to maybe like.
Because they have them.
Do your logo on one of, because I know they have these too. I think that they call it a breastplate.
Yeah,
it just
I saw
helps.
online. Yeah, I need all the neck and trap support I can get.
Yeah, because it's like the only other option is like a whole harness, which looks not great, but also it's not even just about the look, because you can make it look cool, but I can't move with it then, because it's like kind of attached to here.
And we move a lot.
Yeah, and I want to do that.
Yeah, we look cool. We have to look cool.
We have to look cool.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what we sound like.
Yeah, nah.
We just have to look cool.
Sound has never been important. Noise theory, that's never been important.
No.
Like, it's just,
scales?
You just gotta look cool. Wear a hat, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it.
Just wear a hat. But actually, our engravings are pretty similar.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really sick. And we both went with like the black and gold, which is super sick too.
Yeah.
And both of our last names are Rose.
I know. Are we related?
It's true. It's true. Favorite on stage / like tour moment?
Favorite on stage moment. I generally like to just laugh and watch what the guys do.
Yeah.
I don't do anything too out of pocket. Sometimes I'll say some stupid shit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But it'll be like Reese pounding a beer.
Yeah.
Or doing a shoey in Australia and then having to like rip the craziest guitar solo off.
You guys
like,
do a lot of fun stuff.
Drunk.
So
yeah.
I can definitely see that for sure.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I have a better one actually.
Okay.
Because I like those. But probably the coolest on stage moment was when Bilmuri played Austin. And at that point we had started playing bigger venues like this, but it wasn't like so big that we didn't have we didn't even have a pit, like a photo or video pit at that point. On one of our big songs, I just crowd surfed while playing, like just crowd surfed on my back. And it's like, done that. I've always wanted to my God, I was gonna ask you if you've done it.
I've never done that.
It was difficult because this solo isn't that difficult. It's in Straight Through You, our song Straight Through You. But then I hit this high altissimo note, which if you know, with altissimo, if you're not in the right, everything has to be synced up.
Everything,
and if it's not, it's gonna miss. And so the crowd started bringing me back to stage as I was like approaching the high note. I'm like, fuck. And then I was like getting up while hitting that altissimo note, and I got it.
Fuck it. Yeah,
coolest
that's
moment.
sick. It is sick.
What about you? What's your story? Your favorite stage story?
I don't think I've had anything like that where I've been like crowd surfed. That's fucking awesome.
You have to do it one day.
I've always been so nervous. I'm like, something's gonna happen.
Scary.
Like,
it's scary.
Yeah, but I played Wembley with Neck Deep.
That's so sick.
In 2019, and I didn't realize, like, it sounds silly, but I didn't realize how big of a deal it was until like we got there. And I just remember like we had done this whole like tour leading up to that, and it was all like arenas essentially, and everything was cool. They were kind of just business as usual.
Right.
It's my first time in the UK, first time on tour, first time on a bus. Like I'm doing all these first, and I get to like to the stage. I remember we were like sound checking, and I remember like just being on stage and like looking and seeing a different type of energy from the band.
Sure.
Like I felt like everyone was like very much aware of like what was happening.
Were they nervous?
It wasn't like nervous energy. It was like, but kinda. But it was like more of like holy shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like a lot of press backstage and just like just a lot of people visiting. I was like, this is like a big fucking deal, isn't it?
Wembley's a big deal.
Yeah. And then like I remember I called my mom and she was like, yeah, like this is.
How did you not know?
Yeah. So I was like, oh fuck, like, and then I don't know, and then it was over because that was like the last day of tour. So it was like so bittersweet because I was like, fuck, man, this is so cool. There's so many people. This is such a good thing.
And then it's just by.
And then it was just done. Yeah, and then that was it. So it's like I don't know if that counts, but
it definitely counts. And I totally get that because I had the same experience with playing Yankee Stadium with Jonas. It was the first show of the we played 2 in a row. First shows of the tour. I had never played arenas, let alone stadiums before. And we had just learned this brand new show. It was the first time I was playing with them.
True.
We were all nervous, and they were like, what is Yankee Stadium? Like, am I exaggerating by saying like 50,000 people? I think it's like 50. Maybe 40. I don't know. It's a lot.
40 to 50. Right?
Something like that.
Ballpark. No pun intended.
Yeah. Ballpark. And I like barely remember. Like I just remember like I'm like, what steps are we doing? What is my harmony? When are we supposed to be on stage? When are we playing? And it went by in the blink of an eye, and it's like, I don't know if I'll ever play Yankee Stadium again. Hopefully. I mean, I'm playing awesome shows, but Yankee Stadium.
That's a big deal. People go like their whole career and lives trying to like play stuff like that. So the fact that like we got to experience those things like relatively early is fucking crazy.
Wild.
Yeah, nuts.
Now we quit.
Yeah. Now, what's the strangest place you played the sax?
Ooh, okay. Strangest place, the one that comes to mind is, this was even I think before COVID.
Okay.
It was okay, actually there's been a few strange places. One of them was definitely, it was a really underground like burlesque show in Brooklyn, and really small space. Everybody there was like so cool, dressed all alternative and stuff. And I didn't know what the gig was really, but it was me and a band. It was like a 4-piece band, no vocals, just instrumental. And the dancers would come. Some of them would tell us like, okay, I want this heavy. I want a heavy vibe. Or somebody would be like, I want like a Disney vibe, or I want something sweet and like whatever. And we would follow them. It was like they were following us, we were following them, and they were dancing and like stripping really slowly. I mean, depending on whatever we were.
That's a gig.
It was so cool though. I was like, wait, this is awesome. Like it was literally like so organically like dance and it was like the 4 of us also making things up on the spot too. That was sick.
That is sick.
And then I've played a bunch of nursing homes.
That's fucking cool. Yeah.
They really love the music.
They love it. That's a good thing about our instrument too. Is like at its core, you don't really need. It's like drums or even a guitar or you might need an amp or something like that. Like we can fucking walk in with this, and if we wanted to, like a Bluetooth speaker, if we wanted to,
exactly,
and be fine. Like
totally
play and just play whatever. And
exactly,
they're stoked. Yeah,
it's awesome. Yeah. And then actually last weekend I played New York City Pride, which was cool. It was awesome. It was like, it was such a cardio move because we're like, it was me and this brass band called Triad Brass, and we're all wearing these like rainbow jumpsuits. And it's like 105 degrees. And we're getting on and off this flow, and we're like trying to keep up with the flow, and we're playing as
so you're like continuously moving.
That was a hard gig, but it was really cool. Everybody was like screaming.
That's sick. Yeah, it seems like a good time. Yeah.
What about you?
In the car, like that happened a couple times.
In the car, I've done too.
Yeah, where I was going to a gig and I was like super nervous about like the material. This is it. Like I gotta run over this now. Yeah. And like literally while I'm at the red light, just kind of like
stop. Really? You were driving.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's super dumb, and I don't recommend anyone do that. But I'm saying
don't sax and drive.
Yeah, don't sax and drive. I was super, but like just like in between when I was at the red light, I just kind of had it there, and I was like, what is this fucking note? It's driving me. I'm just that type of person where like, I can't, it's hard for me to sit on things like going a whole hour ride without knowing the material for me. That's enough for me to be like, let me at least figure out what my starting note is. Right. So just had to do it. Like,
totally.
Yeah, had to be.
I've done that before. I've never taken out my horn before, but I'll take out like, if I'm listening to the song, then I go in and I like find my tuner app, and then I'm like, okay, the song is in G. So then I transpose it and I'm like, what would my, and then I'm just like, I'm imagining myself playing, but I've never actually played while I was driving.
Super smart. That is smart.
It's tough on tenor though. How do you even fit it? Like sax, even alto is like,
just do the best you can.
It's too big for the driver's seat.
Yeah, that's why I gotta like, I just like twisted the mouthpiece.
Yeah, and you're playing like that.
Did one of those. Yeah, straight up had like this in like a passenger seat.
Oh god.
I just like had it while I'm like stupid.
You better hope that you don't get into an accident when you do that, because the mouthpiece.
Yeah, I don't recommend anyone doing that. That's not a good idea. We've both done like a bunch of recordings.
Yeah.
Like in features with other bands and stuff. Like you got the one with Sleep Token, which is fucking sick. Very, very proud and very, very happy for you, because that's fucking awesome.
Thank you.
Outside of that, or if that's the one too, that's like a fair answer. But what's been like your favorite like recording you've been a part of?
Definitely Sleep Token, right? Because
it's a great answer.
The fact that Emergence went to #1 and like blew so many of the pop artists out of the water, and then it's like, what is this bit? Anybody who didn't hear of Sleep Token before then heard of it when Emergence came out.
Crazy work.
Just shook the world. Yeah. So being a part of that, and it's such a great song, is huge. But even being a part of any Bilmuri record is cool, because a lot of times I'm singing on those records too, and it's a way that I didn't think that my voice, I just didn't have faith in my voice in certain genres, like even especially rock, which I grew up on rock. We were talking about it before, like as the instrumentalists that we are and have been, it might have been hard to picture ourselves in those bands.
Impossible. Right?
And now we're both doing it.
Yeah, which is sick.
But in turn, I didn't sing that way either. And now that I'm like singing that way, it feels really good to stretch. And like Bilmuri has definitely unlocked a lot of like what I had inside.
Yeah, they lucked out. I'm not gonna lie, they lucked out.
Oh, thank you. I lucked out.
Yeah, no, I mean, because I remember when you called me.
I did.
Yeah, when you called me, we were talking about.
It's like, what do I do?
Yeah, I remember. And I was like, I'm just figuring this out too. I don't fucking know. But I'm like, there's so many things that like we can both do, but you having the ability to sing like you do as well, like it's just, you're a super asset to the band. And even from the outside looking in, like I can see that. I know other people can too. So
thanks.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
Yeah. What's your favorite? What's the favorite record you've been a part of? Or you could even say your own, because this is Mr. #1 right here. Mr. #1 jazz record.
I'm not saying Mr. #1 to that, but
it's Mr. #1 jazz record though. It's just facts. It's not even up to you. It's just facts.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, going #1 with the last single that I just put out, like on Smooth Jazz Radio, was I didn't expect that, because for the same reasons we talked about earlier, where it's like I'd never even pictured the sax being my main thing for so long,
right?
And especially like smooth jazz to a point, like I would have been like, nah, like, I'm gonna either be in a metal band or I'm gonna fucking do business and be like a manager or something like that. Like that was like the plan. So to have a #1 record is kind of wild. But so outside of that, I really enjoyed Motionless in White. I did the synthwave version of their song Werewolf, And that was like a really cool full circle moment for me too, because there was a point in my life where I was like I like scared my parents because like I was so into Motionless and White. And I remember like my dad like and my mom was playing in the car. I remember like they didn't say this, but I just got that feeling where they were like, "Are you okay? Like is everything
what is happening?
Is everything fine?" And I'm just like, "This music is awesome." Wrap around and do the sax thing, and then get the call from them. Like Chris was so forward about like, "Yo, like I want you on this." You know what I mean?
How did that happen?
I think I did a cover. So they put out a album like years ago. It was the album I was really into called Creatures, and I did like a full album cover of it where like I did like 15 seconds of each song on the album and then posted on YouTube. Me and some of the guys got in touch through that. And then I remember like I met them at a show one time. They went to like go do it. Like I just been doing like steady content. And then he just like DM'd me. It was like, "Yo, like we're doing the synthwave version with the song. And like it'd be dope instead of the guitar solo to have you on it." And I was like, fucking A, like I'm down.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, just recorded it at Mixwave Studio and then sent it back. And he was like super stoked about it. And then they came to Baltimore not too long after and did a performance at the UMBC Arena.
Oh wow.
And he was like, "Yo, we want you to like come film some content, like, you know, and then play it." And I was like, awesome. So not only did I get to like feature on the song, I played it in an arena where I'm from, like in Baltimore. So that experience just like, it was really, really special, like really, really special to me. So yeah, I think that one probably. And I've been a part of a lot of them. I don't want to like undercut anyone else, but yeah.
But that had like a specific.
Yeah,
you know.
It was sentimental. I wouldn't have believed myself if my future self would have went to my past self and been like, "Dude, you're gonna feature on the song." I would have been like, "Playing guitar? Like now on sax." I would have been like, "There's no way that's true." So,
my god, I always say that though about music. It's the most organic when you're doing it for your younger self. And I felt the same way when I got the Jonas gig, because they were the first concert I ever went to when I was like 10 years old.
#1.
So I was a huge fan. And of course, like, I just wish I could tell 10-year-old me that she would be playing with them one day.
Just like chill, you're doing the right thing, like just being on your path. I did a podcast interview the other day and I spent a lot of time talking about what you just said. I wish my younger self, if someone would have just came to me and been like, "Dude, you're on the right path. It's gonna be awesome if you just like, you just wait." You know what I mean? The same for you being at the Jonas concert and then completely flipping the visual and you being on the other side on the stage playing to some other kid who's out there and be thinking the same thing right now.
Exactly.
It's fucking wild.
Even stages like this, you know, this reminds me of like when I used to go to Warped Tour and Bamboozle and like see bands like Paramore and like The Main and Mayday Parade, and you know, like they were so influential on me, but I also was like, I still don't think, I know that I love music and that I want to do music, but I didn't see myself as a musician doing it. And then now I'm doing it.
You're fucking doing it. Like straight up, you're doing it.
It's
like,
cool. It's really cool.
I said it earlier, but we're both operating in this really interesting space. Okay, we can do the sax thing, like do weddings and do your own music, like in Rose, which is super cool. Tattoo, I love hearing the new songs. Tattoo is still, whatever reason, it just, that chorus is so good. It's so good. I listen to that all the time. It's on my Spotify playlist. It's so good. But yeah, doing that, and then you also like you turn around and doing something with Bilmuri, me playing with like bands like Neck Deep and fucking Spirit Box and whoever, and then getting the calls from even like the big dogs, like you doing Jonas Brothers, me doing Wiz Khalifa, Jelly Roll.
Huge.
You can do anything. I feel like I can do a lot of things like really well. You know what I mean?
You can do everything.
Yeah, but it's like, I'm just saying, like we operate in a really interesting space in our instrument, and gives us like so much flexibility where I feel like we can play anything we want to play. Like it doesn't matter, we play sax. That's just our voice of choice.
Very true.
You know what I mean?
Very true.
And you do that really, really well.
And so do you.
Thanks. I fuck with it.
I'll be taking notes.
I'll be taking notes too. I'll be seeing what's going on. Like, you're awesome. I'm really happy we got to link up and do shit today.
Me too.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Wait, that's cool. Here, let me do the reverse of this. Yeah, the fuck yeah.
We got it.